everybody. Okay, we already did all this.
This is totally the first time us doing it. Let's go!
Yeah, this is totally the first time. The first time. Okay, so, yeah, it's not. So
just
our
things we notice.
Yeah, our reaction part is kind of gone because we're not going to scream anymore. But we're going to do our analysis
You
again.
say that you're making false equivalencies. I was nice and calm. You were screaming.
I was screaming. That's fine. Anyway, so we're just going to go through step by step and kind of, like, talk about it. Yeah, and analyze it, because apparently people want us to because we're smart. Yeah. Okay!
You think highly of us.
So there's the Grimm, and they ate that ball, and that ball is them. Okay, so the tower broke. There's the dragon. It's kind of frozen and everything. So obviously those colors are the 4 girls. Weiss goes to Atlas. Blake is headed to Majiri. The
Yang
Faunus
is going to
place.
Patch.
Yeah, Yang is stuck at Patch, and RWBY is going to Minstrel. Yeah.
And there she is.
So there's RWBY. She's so cute.
And has unnecessary buckles around her body.
Yeah, they really Kingdom Hearts did with all the unnecessary buckles and zippers.
I really dig the new art style, especially the cell shading.
Yes.
If you look at, you see the cell shading.
That's why it also reminds me of Kingdom Hearts, because of the shell shading, like the new trailers. Alright, so here's the fam. Hi.
Also,
look how hot Ren is. Can we just... Okay, I'm just saying, like, look how hot Ren is. He does. Look at him.
He definitely
though.
looks
He
better.
looks
Before
better.
I thought he always looked bland. Now he looks more animated. But also John's sword.
Yeah, Jean's sword.
Sword.
Jean's
armor. Gloves. I don't remember those
Kira's
before.
little thingy.
Which I thought disappeared, but all right. So maybe it's not Pyrrha's thing.
Well, maybe RWBY just ripped a part of her cape and was like, "Here, wear this for Pyrrha."
And then there's just Nora,
I mean,
who's
RWBY's
fine.
cape is ripped at the end, though, so
You know what,
that's
shit, you
probably
might be
what
right.
happened. All right, so here's Nora. She looks great. She has a
Looks
bit of
way
a
better.
boob window. Like, that is not a white heart. Like, it's just a cut in her shirt.
I'm aware. She's always had a cut.
She hasn't.
Yeah.
No, her last heart was just pink. It was just a pink heart. It's solid.
Oh, I thought it was...
No.
No, on her front. There was a cut.
Yeah, on her front.
Yeah, there was a cut.
There wasn't a cut.
Yeah, there was. In
No.
the red outfit.
We're gonna find... Okay, we're gonna... You know what, Hunter? You know what? We're gonna find this. We're gonna find this right now. Nora RWBY. Hello? Hello? Oh, you're right.
Suck!
But what about that?
Well,
That's
I
what
wasn't.
I was thinking.
I wasn't referring to that. So,
Oh.
however you justify it to yourself. Anyways, back to the trailer.
Well,
No one wants to see
you
us
know what?
Google search.
Fine. Okay.
Nora.
Well, it's okay. Anyway, okay, so she has a bigger boot. Can we agree on that it's bigger?
What?
Like, it's more across her chest?
I
Because
mean,
her other one is up that, but this is exposing more of her chest.
I mean, you can't really see anything.
Okay,
Anyways,
not
I'd
yet.
hardly describe it as fan
But
service.
remember we saw that trailer yesterday? I noticed. Like, I was like, oh,
Teaser,
oh, Nora. Oh, Nora. Anyway.
Are you slut shaming in any way?
No,
Moving
I'm just
forward. Oh wow,
wondering-
you are right. Her cape is torn up quite a bit.
Yeah, okay, so see, that's Crow, because in a minute...
And then Crow pops
Yeah,
up.
Crow.
And he's because
And
I mean
Crow
at the
was just, like, okay, see, look at that behind him. See, something's coming up behind him.
I get the impression that Crow is becoming like a sort of
Crow-
a silent watcher, like he's.
Yeah, Crow, nothing happened with Crow. Crow just, he stood in that exact same spot
But
for the
if
past
you
3
remember
years.
the ending of the 3rd season,
Yeah,
he
he
sort
was-
of. So I feel like he's like watching
Well,
over them.
he was like, oh, you know, we're going to Minstrel, but that would be too hard for a pipsqueak like you, like, wink. And so now, did he just wait in Minstrel until RWBY's team could get over? I
But
don't
remember
know.
at the end, at the very like post credits thing.
We thought that was Raven though, or was that
No, that
Crow?
was Crow. He
Right.
jumps down and then turns into a crow and then.
Oh, I
follows.
forgot. Right.
Yeah, so I guess.
But by the window, I mean, because there was a crow there was a raven by the window, and I guess there was a crow. We saw Crow.
We
turn
don't
into
know
a
that that Raven can turn into a raven like. Crow
Well,
can turn into a crow.
okay, it's assumed because see that bird that he has this quizzical look on his face. What is that? Is that on
Oh,
my
for fuck's
screen?
sake. No,
Is
it's
that
just it's just a bird. All right,
No, but-
sometimes a cigarette's just a cigarette,
No, but
Cal.
look, what is that? That little like black thing.
It's a bird, Cal. It's just a
No,
fucking bird.
I know, but the bird flew by and there was stuff left there. I don't know what happened. Anyway.
And then keep on going.
So
Is it just
anyway, that's probably Raven. Here's Weiss, my little princess. She looks actually kind of happy.
She looks different.
She does.
Like her face is just
Yeah.
animated different.
But she looks happy. You know what I mean? And now she looks
I
surprised.
wouldn't describe that as happy.
No, but she doesn't look miserable.
Also, I love how you stop over. Okay, now we have, like, Cake Butler from, like, RWBY TV.
Yeah, we're guessing it's the Cake Butler.
We noticed this, too. He has a line there.
He has a thing on his arm.
I love how I'm pointing at the screen, they can't see that. So we're thinking that maybe he's an android, like Penny.
Like, basically, like, Papa Snee didn't want Weiss to be lonely, and so he made her, like, a brother.
A robot
brother.
Or yeah, so that's what we're
And this
guessing.
is her manservant, I guess.
Yes.
He's cute. He has a mustache and some freckles.
Yeah,
he looks like he could be Port's, like,
he looks like he'd give wonderful hugs.
Yeah.
And then we had a big argument.
Okay,
that's Papa Snee, but we don't know if that's Ironwood.
It is Ironwood. There's no one else who looks like that.
Ironwood doesn't look that skinny and tall.
Do we need to get a picture of Ironwood and do it? Okay.
Get a picture of Ironwood.
Okay, then we'll get a picture of Ironwood. Ironwood RWBY.
Look at Ironwood. He's too stocky.
But look at him. Like,
he's too
same
stocky.
hair. Look at the hair. It's the same hair. Look at him. Look at it. Like, he's the same uniform. He has the same freaking red tie. It's the same.
Ironwood isn't that sexy. I don't know what you're talking about.
They just fan serviced him. Is that a problem?
Yeah, I don't think. Well, whatever. Maybe it's Ironwood's gay niece nephew. Anyways,
I really like these book.
You want those
bookends?
I like Papa
And they were
Snee.
playing chess or something.
He's one fancy. I like how we actually got a 3D animated Papa Snee instead of that like 2D thing we got before.
Yeah.
Also, what's that down there?
It's
like
a chess set.
Oh, chess.
I just said, hey, look at that chess set. And you were like, whatever, Cal. Oh, look at that chess set. I'm like, thanks, Hunter. I'm glad to know that Hunter listens to me when I talk.
I don't remember that at all.
Anyway, so we're going into his eyes, and he's watching Weiss freak out, I guess, because Weiss is freaking the fuck out.
And then this is the interesting part.
This is the more interesting.
So
okay,
she's on a
Blake
boat.
is unsuspectingly just minding her own business when Sun jumps on her.
So she's on a boat, presumably going to the island. Margarine.
Look at
she's
her.
going to Margarine.
Look at her face.
Yeah.
Like, look how she's like, fuck.
She's made to look really goofy in this opening.
I know, but look at him. Like, she's just like, get out of here.
Also, no, keep on going. We get to see.
And then look at Sun. Look at his well-defined. See, Sun looks happy he's with Blake, but Blake's like, how about we don't? Anyway, so they are both startled when this guy, who's
looks like a
seems to be Uncle Blake.
Yeah, and then keep on going.
We were arguing about whether they were, and then here's.
And if you look, she has sort of bags under her eyes, so we think she's older, so not like a sister, maybe like an aunt or an uncle. I don't think they'll do father.
I don't think they're parents. I think that they're relatives. I think
maybe relatives or just like general like paternal figures.
Yeah.
Like adopted, but not necessarily.
I don't think adopted because they look very much alike.
I mean, this is true. Yeah.
So what I'm thinking
Although, I don't know. Her lady's ears are bigger than Blake's ears. Anyways.
Well, Blake's younger.
Do your ears grow bigger? Same thing with animals?
I don't know. Harper's ears have grown bigger because
Harper's a Springer Spaniel.
That doesn't matter, does it?
Anyways, she's talking about my dog that none of you have seen. Moving forward.
Hold on, but I want to talk for a minute. So, we're thinking aunt and uncle and not parents.
Yeah, I don't think parents.
She has a really kind of minstrel-inspired clothing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, more Asian-inspired.
Yeah, and she has kind of the same arm thing as Cinder, but we haven't seen Cinder yet.
You will see Cinder right up next.
You will see Cinder in a minute. But Sun looks very, like, look at Sun's face. Anyway, so obviously these are people she knows because she doesn't have the same expression she has when Sun tries to, you know, yeah, like that.
Is that you?
That's my creepy, like, get closer to Hunter. Oh, see, look how cute she is! Look how cute her.
I didn't realize your voice could go that high. She does look cute.
Oh, see, she's happy, but then she's looking into the distance because she remembers something. And
then
she remembers
Yang!
So Yang is trading with Tai and
there's
her jacket.
There's something we noticed going through here. Just keep on. Wait, no. Just
yeah, it's her jacket. Her jacket has the same thing.
But no, keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going.
Spinning.
And you missed it. There.
See that?
It's an animation fuck up.
Can I take a screenshot of that and be like,
hey guys,
hey Rooster? It's pretty cute. that square. Maybe it symbolizes something. Maybe it's a door to Narnia. I don't know.
A door to...
So,
what if that's near?
Ty has this
and there's
look on
another
it.
line there.
So Yang starts to get a headache or something, and Ty looks really scared. Like, look at his face, and he tries to reach for her, but, like, she's already
I also love
gone.
how it goes from hand to her, like, my hand, ooh.
I feel like she's, like, hallucinating or something.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
she's
maybe that's
transparent.
why Ty's like, hey, you know, calm down, it's okay. Like, he's trying to help her, and now she's
Is this
seeing
how you
this.
help people? You hit them with
You
their
hit
arm on
them. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, so look, it looks like she's, like, mocking her. Like, look at the look on her face.
Yeah.
So maybe she is doing some hallucinating. See, because look how scared she is. And now she's falling. She remembers Adam. Okay.
And then these people.
And then these people just show up.
For a while, I was like, I thought that was his helmet, but I think he's just a faunus. So we're guessing these are like.
Faunist.
Yeah, like
I
Mina
guess.
Carfax. Hunter makes the same really
shitty reference.
No, it's a great reference. It's just a really obscure RWBY
Whatever.
fanfic.
And his brother,
there are
or
gonna be
they're
like one or
twins
two
something.
people that are like, hey, Mina Carfax.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Watch RWBY
brother
Plus.
and
Listen, read.
Arno from Assassin's Creed over here are Adam's new boyfriends or something. I don't really know. They're probably sent to go get Blake back. Or
Also,
maybe...
am I the only one that...
Whoa,
No,
I just
I'm not
got
doing
an
it.
idea.
Am
I
I
just
the
got
only
an
one who
idea.
thinks his hand looks a little weird?
I think it's just because how it's coming forward. What if they are from Marjorie? What if they're not with Adam?
That's possible.
Maybe they're coming for... Maybe, like, Blake sent them to go get Yang, because this is Yang's
Or maybe
scene, right?
there's some sort of yeah, I guess it could. Or maybe they're like some sort of governing faction
I feel like they're either assassins for Adam or they're people of Majiri.
Because they don't look like White Fang. They have like nothing about them screams
Yeah.
White Fang to me. So I don't know.
Or maybe Adam hired assassins in Minstrel, like, you know what I mean?
I'm not entirely convinced these guys are bad guys. But speaking of bad guys, we get to see...
All right,
now
so
we go through the list.
Here's Burly number 1.
Because we know we can keep on going forward because we eventually see them all. So then there's Cinder.
Cinder, my beauty.
She looked Zuko'd a bit. If
Yeah.
you know Avatar: Last Airbender, she has like
It's almost like she has like a bag or like
a plate or something. Or like a bandage.
But at the same time, I feel like that's her face. Like, I feel like it was burned so bad that it puffed and like, cause see there.
Have
like,
you
see
seen
that
burns
red...
before? They don't.
No,
I think
but
that's just
do you see
she
that
has
red
like a...
stuff though?
Yeah,
like that red
I
stuff on it.
guess.
It's like something scratched her face.
Maybe. Anyway.
She's still beautiful, and I feel like she has this arm thing over for a similar reason. Like maybe half of her body just got burnt when Ruby.
Also,
attacked.
I like how she cut her hair back. To,
Yeah.
and
I mean, I feel like her hair was burnt off though, because that is not even like. Cinder would not cut her hair like that. She's too fashion forward, and see, she kind of seems ashamed of her cut because she's hiding that part of her face. Oh wait, I just saw her eye a little bit. Yeah, did you see that?
No, just keep on going back.
We need like slow motion. Can we do that? Do you see that? More settings?
More settings? I don't know.
Ah! No, go away. Like, very slow. Oh, there's nothing there! Her eye's gone!
So, I think it may just be like a mask covering up her eye.
Yeah, I think it's a mask. Yeah. Or her eye socket.
Or a mask. Anyways, moving forward, you see this guy
this rando.
who looks like someone from some anime, but I keep on forgetting.
Isn't there like a long hair creepy guy in Avatar or something?
No, I mean, possibly.
I'm trying to think.
I
know who you're talking about.
I think he looks like someone from Fairy Tail, maybe? Or like...
Oh, yeah. Maybe you're right. I don't know. He looks similar to another anime person.
I've seen it.
If you know, leave it in the comments, because we are going to kill ourselves trying to figure out what it is. Yeah. Our brains will explode. Yeah. Let's keep going. He looks like he's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he looks bananas.
I
feel like there's Then there's this
guy. Then there's this guy.
So what I was saying, and then we have Cinder with her boob window.
Salem. This is Salem with her boob window. She looks much better, like her hair and everything. Like, she looks more human, even though we know that she's probably not.
Part Grimm or something.
Yeah. So,
She looks pretty.
Yeah. So,
All right.
one for every kingdom.
So what I was thinking is that maybe there were simultaneous attacks on all kingdoms.
But I don't think the other kingdoms
Wait
are
a minute.
attacked,
If you look at Cinder, she looks like she's holding her arm, and then her arm
Her
goes...
arm doesn't have anything?
So,
no,
but
we
yeah, it's
saw
a
her
really...
other arm
No, it's a
before.
really long sleeve. So maybe she lost an arm.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was saying. Half of her body got burnt, but maybe it's her other half.
Yeah.
What if she's like Aaron from Final Fantasy? You know that guy? He has that red cloak and his arm is like cradled in this side and then the sleeve's just hanging down or something. Like maybe half of her face got burnt. Like half of her body just got
maybe
burnt.
her and like Yang will are fighting. They'll be like, "Oh, you lost an arm too? Yeah, so did I. Yeah, it sucks, right? Yeah, totally."
Like maybe that is what will turn Yang evil. Because we talked about this a little bit.
Did we talk about... I don't think we did. I think you were talking to yourself in the shower and assumed it was me.
I haven't theorized that Yang will be evil with Cinder, but a lot of people are thinking that Yang's gonna go on, like, basically crazy and go on the bad side for a little bit.
I think she'll do some soul
I
searching.
think she'll do... I think that she'll turn evil, but she won't work with Cinder.
I've heard some people say... I love how I was, like, half going to grab the mouse, but then you stopped me. I've heard some people, like... think that Emerald's gonna be a good person.
I don't know. Anyway,
because during the attack on Beacon on Vale, she looks like remorseful for half a second.
She said like, "Oh, it's almost sad," but I felt like she was being sarcastic. Anyway, one for each kingdom. This is obviously the Atlas guy.
I love how maybe it's the guy in white.
I'm guessing this is the mince. I'm guessing this is like the Vacuo guy. This would be the Vale guy, and there obviously we have Cinder. But yeah, I feel like Yang is gonna be a bit of a bitch.
I mean, wouldn't you be if you lost your arm?
No, but I mean like a good bitch, like a Cinder level. I feel like she's gonna cause trouble is what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like she's gonna go on the chaos route. Like, kind of like Raven, where Raven's just kind of doing her own thing. Oh
yeah, maybe
right?
like mother, like daughter.
Like mother, like daughter, you know.
Moving forward.
So
and then we get attacked by
the Grimm.
Can I just say that I don't like... I think the Beowulfs look really, like, square-faced.
Really?
They look like my dog.
I love them.
I mean, I like the new, like, sort of animation and the...
Can we talk about how there's one of them for every kingdom again, and then the Netherworld?
Yeah, the Dragon Island?
Then Salem represents... No, not the Dragon Island, the Netherworld or whatever.
Or wherever
the other dimension, right? Because we heard that in the Grim Eclipse song. If you guys played Grim Eclipse, in the end credits, there's a song called Lucre... It means, like, it's... Lucius Nature or something like that. Lupius Nature or something.
Lucid Nature?
No, it's a Latin word. I sent it to you. Anyway, basically the song says that the Grimm are from the Netherworld, and it's about Dr. Merlot, who is the villain in Grim Eclipse.
Merlot.
No, he has a T at the end of his name.
Yeah, I know, but it's pronounced Merlot. It's French.
What's a T for?
It's like Chevrolet. It's not Chevrolet.
Oh, well, I say Chevrolet because I'm a dirty English speaker. But what was I saying? Yeah, so if they're in the nether dimension or something. Yeah, I think that's very interesting that they decided to reveal that in Grim Eclipse. But I'm kind of sad that Dr. Merlot isn't actually there, but I think that we killed him at the end of Grim Eclipse. I haven't played Grim Eclipse. I don't remember. I finished the game, but I don't think that he died.
You have the memory of a starfish.
So,
and then you
she's
see
fighting this guy.
And when the first time we watched this, Kyle was like, "He has a harmonica." So of course she had to.
Shut up.
Of course she had to freeze it, and then no, he didn't have a harmonica.
So Adam
even the way that guy fights reminds me of someone.
They look like they're in Vacuo now, or in Majiri. This is what I imagine Majiri to be, basically.
Desert-like?
Yeah.
Like Moroccan, kind of?
Yeah, like Moroccan theme. That was my whole thing kind of like Bravos from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And the place where they export the best prostitutes. Lays or whatever it is.
What are you talking about?
Lies, the island of...
From Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
I don't remember this about prostitutes.
I remember. That's the only line
I remember a scene where like Tyrion walks around and like, and this is the only woman who can do a Valyrian twist.
No. And there's one of the island places exports the best trained prostitutes.
I like to think they have prostitution academies.
Yeah.
They're like, this is how you properly give.
Anyways. Sorry. So Blake uses her
I
don't understand the scene because it looks like she jumps backwards while her clone stands still.
Yeah.
However, her clone goes backwards. Oh no, wait, but that's the same person. So she jump backwards using her
I love how dorky she looks now. She's like, oh no.
I don't understand why she's not fighting.
And then there's just,
and then there's Princess Weiss.
They needed 5 minutes or like 5 seconds, so they're like, yeah, just have.
And
then it's John actually being useful.
Look at John's sword. It is different. I told you it is different.
No, it's the same. It's just they gave it more detail.
They upgraded
also,
it.
Look at Nora's face right now.
So there's the shield. See the freaking raven again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, there it goes.
And this is near the end.
And then this is the end.
And that was the RWBY trailer.
Do
you know what? We've done 2 videos on this already. It's been like half an hour. The original shows, or the first episode, is probably going to be airing for first members. Yeah. Which I'm not, but she is.
Yeah, and we're sharing
tips.
because...
sharing is caring.
I mean, we're not sharing. We're in the same, house.
Same room. Yeah.
So...
We're not cheating.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're gonna watch it, and then we're gonna
watch it, and then we're gonna do a video on it. We're not gonna do a reaction because Hunter says those are stupid, but I don't really understand.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Grimm Eclipse while we talk about it.
And we're gonna talk about it.
Which Grimm Eclipse is gonna be more interesting than just us sitting here.
Yeah.
I think so.
With our face.
Yeah, with our face. Because I mean, who wants to look at?
I know. Like I'm not even wearing makeup. I feel so concerned because Cinder's so beautiful, even with half her face.
I don't go out of the house without plucking my eyebrows.